Good morning to you viewers at home. Thank you so much for joining us. It is yet another Friday we present to you the issue. So yes, we introduced this show last week and we were talking about the CDF funds, and many people say that they do not know, they do not have any idea of where the money is going to, but I am glad to announce to you that there has been reports of the CDF money going into sponsorships of scholarships. So now today's topic, we are talking about the free education policy, and I am here with your one and only diplomas.
Yeah, it's a lovely good afternoon, and of course it's good to be back. You know, I was just waiting for Friday, and of course we are here.
Yeah, it's always a good day. Friday is always chilled, not so cold, of course, just like last time. So the free education policy, like what does it stand for? What did it mean when they say that we are going to introduce the free education? What is it? What is it doing in your communities? Of course, you can join us. The numbers are on your screens. You can join us via calling or SMSing us so that you can be part of the discussion. So, Diplomat, free education. Do you wish it was there when you were still a school-going child and any of that?
Definitely. Free education is, it's something that is good. It gives, opportunities to a lot of people. You know, there are some people who would have wanted to go to school, but maybe because of finances here and there, they couldn't. But for the coming in of the new dawn, and of course, bringing a free education, we've seen, different dimensions. And of course, people making sure that they are sending their children to school, maybe not only their children and themselves, going back to school.
Oh, yes, and also this does not give a reason to drop out, because many are times whereby people drop out of schools for various reasons, and they want to blame it on, no, we do not have funds to sponsor this child for education, or my parents do not have enough funds to sponsor me to go to school. So this time we do not have a reason to start going to school and become educated. Yes.
Right, interesting. So definitely that's what we are talking about, the free education policy. Hey, is it a good policy? Yeah, you can talk to us on the number which is 0977 72 8000. From your perspective, free education.
I think it's a good idea, because there are many people, there are many children who tend to start looming around in compounds, and you get to wonder, okay, this person at this time, why is he still in the compound? Well, yes, the friends are at home. What's going on? Yes, it's also it's sad, because you see others, children, the way they are, when they see their friends wearing school uniforms, they just start staring and like, okay, you can even know that, okay, this person, what are they thinking about? Because when you're a child, all you think about is carrying a bag and wearing school uniforms and going to school. But you find out that there are others who did not have that opportunity, but instead they just envied their friends who are going to school.
So for you, it's a yes, no to free education.
Yes, it's definitely a yes.
Right, definitely. So, it also comes with its own issues. These days I hear of, classes being overcrowded.
Yeah, on that we are still waiting. We are still waiting for constructions of new schools and also the teacher recruitment, of course, which is taking almost forever. We were notified that this is the last week. So by today, they were supposed to announce the new recruited teachers, although we don't know how the process will be, conducted, because we are yet to know, the day has not ended yet.
Exactly. So we are talking about the free education policy. Free education, pachinyanja tikambati bwanji.
Mahala.
Kwenda kuskulu mahala.
Mahala.
Kulibe kulipira ni kutenga tabe bagi na mabuku basi na uniform noenda kuskulu kulibe kulipira. Ndiyo vile tikambapo free education. Kuli mwe wantu muiona bwanji. Is it a good thing so far? Maklasi tuona tapa yamba kuzula, so which means a lot of people are sending their kids to school. But also you can also look at it from the other dimension. Is it last week?
Yes.
There was is it 61 or 62-year-old lady who went back to class. Kaenze ni grade chani javala na uniform na wewe.
Yeah.
So all those are what comes with free education.
Of course, no one is excluded. As long as you say that I want to go back to school, even if you dropped some years back, because this woman who went back to school dropped out of school 40 years ago, and she went back in grade 10. So this free education policy is not excluding anyone. As long as you say that I want to start learning, I want to go back in a classroom, it's also for you out there. So now what you need to do is just like have a mindset of your own. As long as you know that I want to do this, yeah, you can go back to school as well, no matter your age or no matter how long you have dropped out of school.
All right. Definitely it comes with its advantages and disadvantages. Maybe, just talking about the same 61-year-old lady who went back to, I said, grade 10. 61, and of course in grade 10 these days you find that maybe they are 16 or 15-year-olds. I mean, how does she cope with that?
Yeah, I think that's what now becomes uncomfortable, because there are also some subjects, that teachers teach, and they require some bit of information that the younger ones will not want to be with a grown-up person hearing those sort of information. So yes, it does come with some challenges.
Yariko sensitive my subject here.
Yes, yariko sensitive, because some subjects I think afuna na mami batu bali kona iseti yamvera iyai. Some subjects I need to think amvera. So they tends to be that uncomfortable environment.
Okay, but does it encourage more, people to get back to school? Let's say an example of the same lady, looking at such kind of issues whereby subjects are comfortable. It would come to maybe the whole class was making noise and they want to punish the whole class. What happens to a gogo?
Yes, that's why there is also adult education. Because, okay, you can choose which one you want, which one you are comfortable with, because we are not all the same. So if you be comfortable wearing a school uniform and learning in the same environment as the children, then you should do so. And then again, if you are comfortable saying that, no, I can only be learning at night with my fellow adults or parents, it's upon you. But all you know is free education. You don't have to pay for anything. You just buy your books and start off to get that education.
Nayo yaku mazuro na even free education.
Yeah, na even free education.
Okay.
Only at private schools, never know makamba my night school nukulipta, but no, na even ama adults, night school, it's also free education.
All right, yeah. So we are talking about free education. Wanaona bwere rapo wa new doni wana bwere sa free education. Mwe wana bwanji mwe. Ili bwanji ma advantages na ma disadvantages. So hapa tu wanapo tukamba po mwanga pali ma disadvantage. Saying you want to go back to school now. Catching up. Pariko ka problem hapo. You find that the kids these days they are very sharp, Manje mumkabara mabwere iriko slow. So I don't know maybe if there is a way of I don't know how it can be balanced.
I think this all goes to the teacher now, because the teacher has to have that mindset saying that, okay, this person I'm teaching hasn't been to school for a long time, so I need to know the method of which I am approaching. Because, When you're being trained to be a professional, such as a teacher, there are different methods that you use to teach your pupils. So it's upon the teacher to say that, okay, this is the pace of my student. Let me take it with him or her in this way.
All right. So obviously, special treatment somehow. So which means maninga special treatment kuja bena ngonisho asalira maona. My disadvantage
yeah, anyways. Kumankala chabwino na choipa. So when angasari and then when uba pushing. But those that are willing to start up with education again, they are encouraging the younger ones to say that, okay, if this old person can stand up and say that I want to continue with education, what about me? Why don't I put in my best as well so that I can be getting good marks and go forward with my education? So it's, yeah, when they give attention to that, the adult or the parent, then the younger ones will be motivated as well, because they'll be saying that, this one is passing, so which means I can do it as well. I have a fresh mind, so I will be doing it.
All right, interesting. Niyo na chenipanga picture cha Benjamin. You know, when you go to school, obviously you want to associate with your friends, and of course stories and such kind of things. So Iriko rather.
But I think as a parent, so there is no need of you saying that no, I should associate. You just going there to learn. I think this time around you're not going there for the fun, like the youngsters who go there to meet their friends and make comedies. But you have already passed all of that stage. So it's about stages. You're going there to learn. That's what you went there for. So there is no, you can say that no, I should be associating with these younger ones.
Is it important to go back to school?
Yeah, I think it's important. I think it's important because the world is changing, you know.
Definitely, the world is changing, so you need to get some education. All right, so the number is 0977 72 8000. Come through, and of course, just let us know from your own perspective, free education is it working for you? Free education, how is it balancing up? Yeah, that's what we are talking about. So you can talk to us on the number 0977 72 8000. Free education, my government schools,
my government schools, because private wangapangelos.
All right, okay, let's see if we can talk to someone right here. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, muli bwanju?
Muli bwanju?
Bwino, tikamba na mandani?
Kama
Jeremiah mtumira kuti phone? Kujoni lenge ba Jeremiah, tikamba pangani ya free education pano. Muiona bwanji imwe?
Bwino.
Iri bwino? No, so imwe muenda ku school hapa oro bwanji?
Nimaenda.
No, so ni free education kwa nimaenda? So imangala bwanji mmaklasi bwanji bantu angala bambiri maningi oro bwanji?
Mangala bambiri.
Oh, so mkamba bwanji iri bwino free education ka?
Bwino.
All right, ziko mwapotitumira kwa phone?
Okay.
All right. Free education. Okay. Free education ati iliche munshi.
Iliche bwino kaili kulibeja to mami ku school wafuna so and then wa mami wazaka na tani libendra makankale chabu. So hapa kulibevo pempa yeah, it's free. Just buy your books and start off for school.
So there's absolutely no reason ya kutipeza bana wenango kuti sibaenda ku school shani.
No, there's no reason for that. Every parent now has to start sending their kids back to school.
All right, interesting. See if we can pick up another call. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, bwanji wachikulire?
Bwino kaya bwanji.
Bwino, mumveka munganje pane muuka hapa?
Yeah. Weka debeluka bena sonya TV program tapezekepa program etikonda.
Oh, okay. Ati tikamba na mandani paja?
Mugamba na Steven kuno kwa Mtonyo.
Kwa Mutonyo. Kwamene mbuzi zikudya mapepa huko.
Kwamene kwatu kuno kuli Dr. Proud.
Aha. All right, so vachikurire tikamba pali free education moyo wana bwanji isevenza?
Free education tupezoni kalipo yamba kaya wati muli bwanji.
Ati bwanji?
Ati kalipo kamba kaya wenango wazimai nati muli bwanji.
Tiri bwino daddy.
Bwino ya so inazira waziri.
Okay.
Actually kubwera ku topic free education iri bwino maningi. Free education iri bwino maningi actually tikonda. Iri bwino maningi but tabe koma boma na eve ifunika irangane ko pangono futi kuti okay tizwa kuti ikali eri but koma kusogoro fika kirangane kuti na vosi ma facilities ya kwanisikwe maskuru. Kozi futi muri free education yamene jambo pezeka kona vuto kuti maskuru muri overcrowded. Yako ati tambulengesa vana wena yako ati wakali inamungara ti first come first save wamene wambiro bwira kakamsanga ndungara pa desk. So ipezeka manje vana wena nao manje mambocherera uchangale pa desk topa 04 ndipo renda ku school mwana. Afika ku school tulo futa mbokusira. So no koma education iri bwino koma futi na quality education nayo izafunika. No ndiye contribution ya ninga kambie kona ine. Uji program ni pezira pakati. Koma ni hapo ino mpitiriza program ya so haya.
Okay. Ziko mu makamba bwino achikulire.
Ziko.
All right. So like I said, advantages and disadvantages. Yeah. So manjati we ambakuka 04 because of shortage of desks of where to sit. So those are some of the disadvantages. Let's see.
Hello, mwa sevenza bwanji.
Bwino mwa choma bwanji huko na.
Ineta choma bwino ndine wamake kefas ku counter square stage 2.
Okay.
Ine nati nikambeko mwanji ni free education ilichabe bwino. Ilichabe bwino sati dati yachitakata muntu wali yense vini makolo wali bendalama na wachita afford kupeleka bana ku school. But chinango government ifunika kuyangana hapo mwanji ni bana mu classes bali bambiri. Bankala overcrowded such that nangutikamba COVID whatever bana bangadwale because bankala overcrowded. We thank God pali free education but again boma yanganepo pakuchefia kunamba because bana bankala more than 50 in class which is unhealthy mwaona ka because I remember if pame tenzo kula mu class tenzo chita tenzo nkala 40 ni class ya kwana but manje bankala more than bana kwafika 70 80 one class so teacher na eve sanga kwani se bana bapaka then abana na beve concentration ichepa because bapakisa ziko.
All right, ziko mo pochitomera kwa phone
ziko.
All right, so it's not just about education, it's also about the quality of education
and the facilities as well. Yes.
So ngati mu class bali mo 70 which means wenango maybe waenda jabe no bwela they are not picking anything.
Yeah, there are possibilities of that because I don't think a teacher can manage to even start marking all those books.
Right, interesting. Let's get your thoughts on this issue. Hello. Hello, muri bwanji?
Hello.
Mwacho mabwanji?
Nili bwino.
Tikambala bandani?
Ndine wamake Samuel kuchipata overspill.
Alright. Mwaimvera ngani yana ilipo wamake Samuel?
Na nkala na interest na i program. We thank God for free education. But problem neto pezeka ti my challenges to school. Vana vankala overloaded mu class. Tipe mpako boma. Uchesinga yanga nepo kulundira kwa maskulu vamangireko. So that vajavana bonse vane vaina interest enda kuskulu vangaleko na mpata. Opunzira bwino because benangu ni maslolena. Mwamine muli vambiri muktora sisibanga mvere. Na teacher wamene sanga kwani sochonga mabuku yari 70 maybe again 4 subjects. My 4 subjects by 70 people. Anga sokoneze.
Maningi.
So, tiamikira plus free education. As a result, free education yamine imanje quality ya school zankala puwa zapeza vana bazamba kungoenda sibazibobelenga sibatengapo chili chonse. Why muri vambiri olo ni teacher maybe benangu bapanga chongo sivimveka.
So
kuri vajamasole na mesi very active. So free education twaiamikira manje vana vapaka muklasi as a result quality ya school zankala puwa.
Okay. So mungafune maybe
Basta munga vana sivaenda kuskulu sivapunzira zikomo na vasisi twavakosha wende contribution yanga.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for coming through.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, so the disadvantages are coming up.
Yes, they are coming up, and I think there's one big disadvantage that if it is worked on, then it will surpass, like, the disadvantages won't be a lot, and that is the facility. I think when government says that they will start building more classes and more schools, then we won't be having all those disadvantages.
So would you rather they stop the policy, then work on the infrastructure and reintroduce the policy?
I think since the policy is there and people are used to it, it's, stopping it will just prove to be something else. To prove to be something else, stopping the policy. The policy should be there, just that, I think that's why we have school holidays. I think during school holidays, that's when they should start implementing on building other blocks in schools.
All right, and that would mean a lot of blocks because it's a lot of schools that are offering free education at this moment. Yeah, all right, we've got a few minutes right here. You can also have your say on this issue, free education. Yeah, it was introduced by the new Dawn. Bam! Yayamba mshemunsha hapa. So now we are seeing that there are teething problems right here. We are seeing that the classes are overcrowded, and it's a bit difficult for the teachers as well, you know, to get through to each and every child. So the quality of education definitely is not to that standard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not to that standard because of the overcrowdedness and the small space containing a lot of people. And you know what, this free education thing, I think it all started as a joke because no one took it seriously. No one said, free education until grade 12. No one took it seriously. It started as a joke, and then now we are experiencing it. Just that the disadvantages are quite a lot because of the quality and also the space. But free education is there, and now we are getting accustomed to it. And I think there will be improvement since parents are complaining, the voters themselves are complaining. So there will be an improvement.
All right, there needs to be an improvement. Definitely, it is a good thing that people are sending their kids to school. Kulipena kulipira ni kuenda chabe. So tumira chabe ati kuliko na disadvantage manje. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, muli bwanji?
Bwino muli bwanji.
Tiri bwino, tikamba na mandani?
Ndina petri nene ntumira kuno kamala sauti.
Mwaimvera ngani ane ilipo ka?
Awe taimvera ngani ya free education. Nisebetina kambe kwa chabe baku. Free education yeve fika ipitilize so chabe. kozi vana mkomboni vaonongeka kunkalaka bepa nyumba bati vamengo pempako iva kuti ma-teachers vacheko vaonimwanira jambo ipakira time kuti vana vonse vazipunzira bwino mu class vasazinkala muyankalira 200 class imodzi 120 150 class at least vachireduce time ngati 2 hours vazipunzisa vana so that vana vonse vaziunderstand bwino vana vapunzisa ma-teachers then futi ma-teachers naye vazinkala time yona kuti uyu mwana aikakonzeru veni vapunzisa amvera olosanzera ndeva mmene ngakambeko chabe but free education noti vachosepo free education chabe bwino but ma-teachers nawe vakuiza vazinkana time yakwe vati vana vaona kuze vapunzisa vasunderstand vana olo understand veni nakulemba kuti vana venangopeza coding class but samvera vevakamba vaticha vapuikonkana iyo time yekutako mabooks kuona vana mwamene vatitira zani jakwe time than free education vakangena class vaimira chekubodi vamba kulemba vamba kupunzisa then upedzeka kuti vana venango vakaenda kuskulu mwamene aendera ndio vanabwerera kunyumba without understand vili vonse so as a result mwana uja angaende pasogolo sangakalenda nzeru kuskulu.
All right. Okay.
That's my contribution.
All right. Thank you very much. Taimvera contribution yanwe. Okay. Yeah. Something very important she's raised. Class let's say they divide and of course wapanga tuma groups then 2 hours instead of maybe kutoka kusema kufika tandau bwanje class imozi. Hello.
No.
Hello, mwacho mabwanjo.
Echo mabwino kai.
Nice tilicha bebwino. Tikamba na mandani paja.
Kamba na bawedi.
Bawedi niko tu.
Kuno kukanyama.
Oh, all right. Bachikulire ngani amene ilipo ni ngani ya free education moyo wana bwanji mwe iri bwino olo kapena siri bwino ndatimvera ati venango akambati iri bwino bad. So imo moyo wana bwanji.
Nkanya free education iri bwino hii. Maningi chape.
Aha.
Kairi munga kuno masukulu munga patika shuka hapa. Vana venangu vapunzira mushe pati munga ma grade 2 vapunzira mushe maningi.
Why so vapunzira mushe ma grade 2? That why mukambati ma grade 2 so vapunzira mushe?
Kairi ni mambiri.
Oh. All right, so number ndiye problem ya mene auto wapakisa manje.
Wapakisa maningi, kai free education.
All right. So kule amene wenza wakambati maybe kungangale kwa idea yako bati watenga ati tuma groups pangono maybe 1 hour so kuchira kuti wonse wabwera time imozi.
Iliche yo bajuiza time.
Ngangale ko musha ayi.
Ngangale ko musha.
But mukambati free education so far hapa iliche ipitilize balance.
Iliche kai nice kutienda uku izatandizira.
All right, ziko mabachikulire po titumira ko phone naye mukamba po pali ngani. All right, it is 13 hours on the dot. We need to say our goodbyes.
Yes. Yeah, I just want to say because someone said that they didn't get my name. So my name is Margaret.
Margaret. All right. So this is where we need to say our goodbyes, but definitely we'll be back on Friday with something different.
Yes, be expecting us on Friday with something different and very interactive. And it was also good to know that parents are focused on their children's education this time around.
Definitely. Something good. All right, so we were looking at free education. For now, we are signing out. You can catch us again on Friday when we come with a different topic. Have a